Live Monday to Friday, 8 to 10. Let's go. Live futures trading with the Forex apostle, grinding on the charts, profits in the gospel. Money moves daily, discipline the motto, risk it right, manage tight, that's how we prosper. Wake up early, markets calling, I'm here. Candles moving fast, futures crystal clear. NASDAQ running, E is on the line. Every tick, every move, yeah, I study the signs. But yo, don't copy trades, this is not advice. Education only, gotta think twice. You hold the keys, every click that you choose. Respect the market, you can win, you can lose. Yo, listen up, don't get it twisted. You risk your money, don't trade it riskless. Don't trade cash, you can't afford to lose. Stay disciplined, wise, that's how you choose. And stay on purpose, that's my role. I guide with the knowledge, but you're in control. Risk management is king, money management too. Every outcome, yeah, it's all on you. Hey, live futures trading with the Forex apostle, running on the charts, profits in the gospel. Money move daily, discipline the motto. Risk it right, manage tight, that's how we prosper. Live futures trading with the Forex apostle, running on the charts, profits in the gospel. Money move daily, discipline the motto. Risk it right, manage tight, that's how we prosper. I seen losses, I seen wins, that's the grind. Trading ain't a sprint, it's a marathon mind. Patience pays, greed kills, that's the code. Stay in your lane, never overload. Yo, we build, not chase, stack knowledge high. Trust the process, let the losses fly. You control the outcome, no blame the shift. Success comes slow, discipline's the gap. Live futures trading with the Forex apostle, running on the charts, profits in the gospel. Money moves daily, discipline the model. Risk it right, manage tight, that's how we prosper. Live futures trading with the Forex apostle, running on the charts, profits in the gospel. Money moves daily, discipline the model. Risk it right, manage tight, that's how we prosper. Yeah, this is the Forex apostle. We live, we learn, we trade smart. Remember, your money, your rules, your responsibility.
All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depends on where you are connected and where you are watching us from. My name is Emmanuel Adegbola, aka the Forex Apostle, coming to you from Dallas, Texas, and we're going to be trading futures as usual today. We're going to be trading NASDAQ, and of course, I have a feature prince with me also in the studio this morning. So I named him Feature Prince, and also is now an Asia man. So we're going to be looking into the market in a minute. There was a news, but it's not really a big move. Let me quickly share my screen to take a look at what the market is doing or what the market has done. So right now we have this news this morning. That was today is September 10th, 2025. As you can see, copy PI. So the news already came out and you can see it right here. So this is the news right there. By the way, if you are watching this, some of my students, I told you guys about this indicator. It's a very good indicator because you don't have to move around, especially if you are using trading view. Everything is right here on your chart. So I posted this to our community this morning. This was the setup before the news, and I posted this. I said normally this is supposed to be a sell setup. Why? Because you could see the high of London here. So this move came over here, swept the liquidity up there, then it came back. And this morning I'm using my second system that I'm testing. So this is EMA 8 and 14. As you can see, then also the customized settings of my MACD. This MACD, I'm using 5, 13, and 26 instead of the default value because I'm trading on 1 minute and 5 minutes. So I need it to be able to react faster. So normally, like I said, if not for the news, this is supposed to be a sell setup. But when the news came out, this was how it moved. As you can see, it shoot up there, and now you can see it very well on 5 minutes. So right now on 5 minutes, the news went up. And one thing I also noticed is that most times the move of the market after the news, most of the time is always more than before the news. So get ready. We might, like what I'm saying right here, I might be wrong, but from what I'm seeing, this market might eventually stay set today because it has come way up there. On 15 minutes, yeah, it still looks a little bit bullish, but if you look at it on 5 minutes, MACD is already showing us red. And as you can see, also right there, it's coming back. So it might come back, retest this high of London, and maybe possibly later shoot up. But then it's too early to call. And before we continue, we were actually discussing, I was discussing with Prince, talking about the how we can be patient to take our profits. Okay, when you set your take profit, you put your stop loss. And I was telling him that most traders, 8 out of 10, actually still do that. Like when you put your trade, you put your stop loss, you put your take profit, just let it run. That we do in Forex most of the time, but in futures, because of most of the traders we trade right now with we trade with let's say Apex, and with the trailing stop loss, you don't want to give whatever you have made back to the market. So that creates that anxiety, and makes traders to cut their losses, cut their trade even prematurely. Like he was telling me yesterday night, if he had left his trade, that would have been a serious home run, but it's just the way it is. Like I always say, there's no rule that said you cannot cut your profit short. There's no rule that says, oh, okay, you don't go broke. One of my mentors used to say, you don't go broke taking profit. Book the profit. You have to book it. But then if you trust your system, if you trust your analysis, yes, put your stop loss. Why you put your stop loss is because you have agreed with yourself that, okay, this is what I'm willing to risk. Prince, you're back with me, right? So
Oh
you
yeah,
are.
I lost my audio, so I had to
Oh, okay.
come out and come back in.
Oh, yeah. So I was just talking about the risk and money management. Once you have put your stop loss, you've put your take profit, you just, you make up your mind that, okay, this is what I am willing to risk. So let the trade run. Most of the time I use what we call mental stop loss. I don't like put the stop loss itself, but I know that once my trade gets to this certain place, I'm going to cut it off, because, like, for instance, I'm trading with Apex. By the way, Apex is still doing 80%. So if you are looking to get funded with Apex, you can get 80% discount. Just use the Forex Apostle coupon code that is going to get you your 80% discount. So, like I was saying, you just, put your stop loss, put your take profit, and let the trade run. I've noticed in my own back testing that when I trade with on 5 minutes, okay, on 5 minutes, my 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio always work. It's a little bit dicey on 1 minute, but on 5 minutes, if I put a trade, let's say for instance, like, okay, this is a trade, zooming, okay, I'm selling, let's say I'm selling right here. Okay, I see Okay, my signal tells me this is a sell, and I put a sell. Let me go remove this key zone. Let's I always like my okay. So now with this, I see a sell. I see my histogram red. If I put, let's say I was selling this and I put sell, now my stop loss will come right on top right there. So that will be 545, and my take profit definitely we, like 1 to 2, looking to around 1,000 thereabout. So that is how I normally set my, and I'll just let it. I noticed that the trading view makes some changes to their platform. So I'll just like let it run. Then when it gives me profit, I move it to take to break even. That's what I normally do. But then because of all this, trailing stop loss, especially with Apex, is always very, very tough. So like when I see something like this now, you see, it's reversing. So when I see something like that here, if I'm trading with a Kinashi, when I start seeing 2, 3 indecision candle, I would have cut the trade. You see, it didn't make it there. So like, let's say for instance, also over here now, this is a buy. This is a buy. If I put a buy here, my stop loss comes right below there. That is 510. Take profits. Let's say go back to the previous high. So if we look at that, if we come over here, yeah, previous high, and let it run. So what you are telling yourself when you have this kind of trade is, okay, if this trade should reverse against you, this $510 is what you are willing to risk. Now, if you cannot keep to your stop loss or take profit like that, then either you size down. For instance, this is 10 micro. So maybe I size down to 5. As you can see right there, it finally got there. You see, in fact, it got there even before the news. Now, like the news, you see right there, that is the news. Boom, just shoot up. So just imagine if that trade has not caught right here, this also would have given us like another extra $1,000. You see, so it's just like I said, don't feel bad about it. 8 out of 10 traders I know do that. Just reset your, but it starts from, have you back tested your system? Do you trust it? If you trust your system, you trust your strategy, then just let it do what it's set to do. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Like I said, it's different when you're actually in the trade compared to
Yeah,
when you're back testing it.
absolutely.
Yeah, when you're back testing it, it's all well and good, but when you're in the trade, there's this emotions that actually comes, like it's a whole different ball game. So
All
it's,
six.
yeah, it's after everything is said and done, you're like, oh, I would have done this, I wish I have done that. But while
Yeah,
you're in the trade, yeah, all you see is just that whole emotions of a thing. But
right.
it's something I'm working on. So yeah, I just need to try to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, but I mean, to be honest, you're doing great. You're doing great. If you're like, I always say, I mean, I tell my wife this statement all the time, that if it's not broken, don't fix it. If it's not broken, don't fix it. So once your strategy is working, if it's not broken, don't fix it. Just like I said, nobody gets poor by taking profit.
Yeah.
So
It's not actually, yeah, sorry for cutting you short. It's not actually the strategy. I don't have any
Mhm.
issue with the strategy.
Yeah,
What I'm dealing with is the emotion, is the
emotions.
mental part, the emotions, how I feel. That's the thing. Yeah, it's just that emotions, like you just want to It's a mental thing. It's so that's so
What
sad.
time frame do you use? Do you trade on?
My strategy is still the same thing. I do a top down analysis. So I start from a weekly time frame. I used to I used to start from a monthly time frame,
Mhm.
but I don't think it's
No,
too far
monthly
out.
is if you trade daily, you don't need monthly.
Yeah. So I don't really need monthly. So I do start from a weekly. I start from a weekly time frame because at the end of the week, I notice that I want to be up. Like I think I just love seeing that. Okay, how did this week? Uh, how was it for
How has
me?
it been?
Yeah. So I start from the weekly time frame. Then from the weekly time frame, I go to a daily time frame, and then I go to a 4 hour time frame, then a
Mhm.
1 hour time frame. Then at first I used to look at a 30 minutes and 15 minutes to do
Mhm.
my analysis, but I noticed that I can get information from a 4 hour and a 1 hour time frame, but I skipped all the way down to a 5 minutes time frame. So I do my execution on a 5 minutes time frame. So
Okay.
yeah, I find my levels on mainly 4 hours and 1 hour time frame. Barely right now I see levels from daily or weekly time frame, but I still draw it. I still have levels from weekly and daily. They haven't been hit yet. They're still very far out. But
Right.
yeah, but the 4 hours and the 1 hour time frame, those are my like yesterday. I couldn't find any level in 4 hour. Normally, 4 hour time frame is where I usually find my levels, but for some reason I couldn't find levels. So I went to 1 hour. So I was playing with the 1 hour time frame. That's where I drew my level. So I was right on point
On point.
where I was able to from my 1 hour time frame I saw the high. So I drew the high. Then another thing that I use, I don't know if I'll call it an indicator, is really not an indicator.
Mhm.
On trading views is not an indicator. It's the line that says previous day close.
Okay, so
Yeah,
it's a certain it's something like
that's you. That's that line you have right
that's
there.
this line. Yeah.
Correct. Yes. So I noticed that it was respecting that. If you back test, just go
Mhm.
my time frame, you will see that for some reason it respected that line as and that's the same line. If you look at the chart right now, that's where it bounced off from.
Mhm.
So it
Mhm.
bounced off that line, so it just kept respecting that line. So I noticed that it did that like 2 times. I'm like, okay, this is the line that is respecting. But once it respect that line, then every time it gets to my 1 hour level zone, I noticed that it will reject that line, but it never went below that line. So if I had and when I drew my lines, I figured that okay, this thing is just gonna go up.
Mhm.
So I'll send you the screenshot where I sent my executions like okay, this is where I'm entering, and this is where I'm gonna take my take profit. But I'm not gonna lie to you, when I was up like 200, my body was like nah.
I mean, it's like yeah, and I saw your posting last night. I see that the spread also. I mean, this was your post. This was your result yesterday.
Yeah.
And looking at, I see this is the gross, which is a 323, and I now saw the final P&L, which is 123. That is over half, over
Welcome,
50.
welcome to Asian time zone.
Over 50, over 50% of what you made actually went on spread right there, because
Asian,
123 is
yeah.
what you finally went on with, but what you made was actually around $400 actually thereabout. But I mean, it's one of the things that scared me away from Asian, and like
Yeah,
also what I
yeah,
explained, Asian uh session. Okay, like for instance, like this evening now, we'll be having our Bible study by 7 p.m. That's when I'm supposed to be trading if I'm trading Asia. And family time also wife is back home, kids are home, you have one meeting or the other. So then London session was another session that I used to love. But then with the way the market is these days, most times nothing really happens even during market opening. If you before you see any serious move, will be around 5 a.m., 5:30 my time, 6:30, and that would be like a pre-market term. But like I always say, there's no wrong strategy, there's no right strategy, there's no wrong session, there's no right session. The moment it works for you, if it's working for you, great, just stick with it. If it's working for you, if it's then don't break it. If it's okay, I saw if it's not broken, don't fix it. Don't try to fix it. Okay, this was your entry, right?
Yeah, that was my executions.
Okay. Okay,
Mm.
so you put it's yeah, it was so you trade purely price action
Yeah,
indirectly.
yeah, kind of what you have on your screen. That's pretty
Okay.
much what I do. It's purely price action that I trade. Like you have the lines I have, you have majority of those lines. Like you
Mm-hmm.
see how the mine is a dot white line. So I think you
Mm-hmm.
have that same line as well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's a white line on yours, but yeah, those are pretty much the same lines
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have.
That's the
Yeah,
basic
that's the previous day close line that
close.
I
Yeah.
have as well.
And just in
Yeah,
case you are wondering how to set that, we still have 6 minutes to the market opening. In case you are wondering how to set, I set my background here to be, I don't know, I'm color blinded, but I just like that color. But if you go to settings, so you go over here, I believe it says scales and line. So scales and line, yes, you see you can set your high and low. You can see previous day close. So this is where I set mine right there. So you see it. I put mine as line. Then that is white. So that's the now you can even do previous day like here high and low. Also I put it as hidden. You can also set it right here. So you just have your like for instance, let's say we want to set this one now. You just put high and low. That is high and low of the day, but I don't want too much of confusion. So I only do this one right there. And the background here, that's the color right there. I don't know the color, but it's right there. I think that's the category of a grain. So the last one, that's what I put there. So once you have that, that's this one. Then talking about the market, we have 5 minutes. Someone says, and I've heard it many times from different traders, that the 5 minutes to market opening, that candle, the direction it goes determines where the market will go when the market opens. I have tested it. I don't really see it working many times, to be honest. But if this is 825 now, so this candle right here that is forming this regular candle now, if it goes green, then we might be going up. But with this setup, it looks like the market will still go up because it goes. This is the news candle. It goes up. It came back to retest this my moving average right there. Now it bounced back from there. It bounced back from there. So normally, if I wasn't waiting for the opening, this would have been another entry. Stop loss will come right there. But with the way things are now, I'm sorry, I will be skeptical even to go long. The only reason why I will go long is if this moving average the green crosses above the red again, and I have the green histogram, because to be honest, anything can happen. This can just come back here. I put
correct.
I put this right here, but then the market can come back and take out this low right there and just continue downward. So this is
Yeah,
5 minutes. So I'm going to go to 1 minute. Now on 1 minute, you can see it very, very clear. Now, let me quickly just explain my rules that I'm going to follow. I'm going to be trading basically with, I like Ekineshi. That's me. I like Ekineshi because it prevents me from jumping too much, and also it shows me the trend. So I will be putting my trade depends on the direction of my chart. So if I have, this is my parabolic SAR, if it is below and this is going up, I will go up, I will buy. Now, this moving average, I mean, this, what's it called? MACD, like I said, I customize it. Instead of the default, I'm using 5, I believe 5, 13, and 9. Yeah, 5, 13, and 9. So that is what I'm using, 5, 13, and 9. So if I'm selling, I like to see it like this. You see, I like to see the crossover above 0. I like to see the crossover above 0. So that tells me that this market is supposed to be going down. If I am buying, I want to see the crossover below 0. I don't like to see the crossover above here and I'm jumping to buy. Also, this indicator, I like it, even though sometimes it's normally it lags, but it tells me the momentum also. It's a breakout. Like we know,
Your body's gone.
70% of the times market ranges. It's only 30% of the time that the market moves. So I want to be part of that move right there. So as you can see, guys, this looks like when market opens in the next 1 minute, we're going to be selling. But I'm not going to put that sell right now. But once I see the parabolic SAR, like I said, I'm testing my second strategy today. So once I see this parabolic SAR come up on top here, and this still remain red, then I will be going down. The goal is to trade for 30 minutes today and get out of this desk. The longer you sit, the more you would give back whatever you have made to the market. So let's see how it goes. It's going to be a good day. Less than 1 minute to the market open. Guys, if you are on YouTube, you are welcome. Once again, thank you so much for joining. I just love doing this. And this week, I decided to just stream live just to, catch up with you guys. Some have been saying, oh, this, that, that, that. So now let's see. The market has opened. Let's see what we got. It's 8:30,
So,
9:30.
Apostle, you were right.
Yeah, you see what I'm
So
saying?
you were very right.
That
Just
is very,
imagine you're stuck with your and enter that
you see,
trade.
see right
Yeah,
there. You see right there. You see
that's all
that. You
you
see,
need. That little move. So yeah,
you see
and the
right there.
one thing I noticed with this market, that previous day close kind of
Mhm,
act like a 20-day moving average. It wants to
mhm,
come. He wants. I think the market will want to come and touch that level
before it continues.
before it continues. So yeah, so that sell that you called, that was
Look,
a
look
good
at
one.
that. Look at that. Look at that. We
That was
missed
a
that
good one.
move.
Yeah,
So now
you called it.
for me to jump at it again now, I need to be
Yeah,
trained.
it's up to you. It's kind of late
Mm,
though, but you called it
yeah,
ahead of time. Yeah.
yeah. That move is always, look at it. Look at that. Is it
Yeah,
like
you called it. Yeah, it will want to
look at
the market based on my experience that it will wants to
mhm,
come down to that low. That is
mhm,
coming is there's liquidity, there's always liquidity at that previous day close, and
right,
it will wants to come get to that level.
right.
If not now, but by the time Asian comes up when I trade,
Mhm.
that's so I can already tell what the Asian market is going to look like
It's going to
just
do.
by how this market opened.
Yeah, so 5 minutes on 5 minutes now. Now, going back to what we are discussing, on 5 minutes now, if I'm putting this trade, I'm going to size down just to be on the safer side. Um, so if I put this is I'm selling this right now, okay, even though that is really far. Now, my
Yeah.
stop loss, my mentor stop loss is right there. So once it comes right here, I'm out. Okay. But then I'm expecting this. Then remember what I said also about here. This is this kill zone. This is London kill zone high right there. So, okay, if I see any, I'm going to go back now to 1 minute. If I see any indecision candle, okay, any indecision candle, oops, look at me right there. Look at me right there. Look
Why
at
did
me
you
right
come
there.
out?
Mhm. Look at me
uh,
right there.
why did
I
you come
came out
out?
because
No,
I came
no.
out because this is becoming flat. I need it to retrace
Yeah,
back
but
again.
that's the thing. If you that's I understand the whole concept of a mental stop
Look at
loss,
that.
but I
You
like
see that?
setting an actual stop loss.
Yeah, I do that like what I said before we started the show. I do that on 5 minutes, but 1 minute could be so
Yeah,
dicey.
of course, you
Yeah,
guys, of course, you're trading the New York session is definitely going to
yeah,
be volatile.
oh,
If you're
very,
not
very,
ready to stomach the volatility, then you got to come down to my time. You got to
very,
come
very.
to my time frame, which
I'm
is
still
the
selling.
Asian.
I'm still selling though. You
Yeah,
see
so you
right
jump
here.
back in again.
I'm still selling. I'm
Okay.
still selling, just waiting for the another. I mean, you know that the market will retrace, it will do all those
Yeah, it
stuff.
will retreat. It will do its thing. You just got to
Mm,
let it work. You got
yeah.
to let it work. Yeah.
But my bias is still, the states market is still going down.
No, your
Right?
bias is 100% correct. You call this
Mm,
bias before the
mm,
market even open.
yeah.
That's, so
Look at that. And another thing that tells us that this market was actually going down, take a look at this place here. You see from here, this is lower. You see right there? So it didn't make it to this high here. If it has,
correct.
yeah. So right now, for me now to be looking for a buy, we must possibly take out this high here, or even take out this my
Yeah,
little trend
yeah,
line.
yeah.
So if you,
I think when you called the bias, that was the time to get
yeah,
in. When
yeah.
you called that bias,
Then
that was a very good one
but
right
then
there.
I was cold feet.
That was it. That was
I
it.
was okay, you know what? If I had done that, I mean, that's like cool. But yeah, the market is still going down anyway. You
Yeah,
see what I'm saying?
the market is still on. So if it's still we're still hey, you have a long way to go.
Oh yeah, oh
You
yeah.
got a long way to
My
go.
daily goal. My daily goal is just 1,000, one thousand
I know,
dollars.
me,
I'm out.
you already coached me in regards to taking 200. I think that's what is stuck in my head. I don't know if you remember at the beginning of the year when you do the calculation that if based on my account size, if I can make
Mhm.
$200, I can become a millionaire. So
All right, that's all
yeah,
you need.
you are at fault for putting 200 in my head.
That's all you need. I mean, if you have 20 accounts, $200, that's $4,000. 4,000 times 20. I mean, to be honest, that's all you need. Anyway, it's just because we're always trying to overdo. That's all you need. With 50K accounts, and you are making $200, 250, 300 a day. I mean, a grain day is a grain day, no matter how
Yeah,
small it
yeah,
is.
yeah.
See, so as long I'm still in this trade for as long as this my parabolic SAR is still showing me down there. You see why I exited that trade, even though it's more or less I exited late anyway, because I know that after that small push, it's going to do
Hmm.
this. Now it's going to try to manipulate now. Okay, is it going down? Is it going? It's going to go repeat back up, but from what I'm seeing is the market is going back down. Actually, this is the best place to
Yeah.
put
Let's see.
another sell right there. That's the best place.
So your bias to the sell side today.
Yes, I still put a sell. I still put a sell.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
I
Cool.
still put a
Cool.
sell.
Okay.
Now, if it comes back up, that's it right there. If it comes back up, my stop loss is going to be right there, right,
Mm,
right above this. You see right here? That will be my stop loss.
okay.
Yeah, that will be my stop loss. Let's see what we got. You see, right there,
Oh yeah.
right there.
Did you
Come on
enter
now,
this?
keep going,
Did you
brother.
enter the cell? Did you enter
Yeah,
the
it's a
cell?
say. Come on now. Oh no, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. How big is the cell? So we jump in again, we jump in again, we join it again. Okay. You see what I try to do? $10, $100, $100, $100, $100, 10 like that. It's 1,000.
Okay.
Then I'm done.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
Okay.
main thing is that right now we're actually on the winning side, which
One,
is
one
we're
tally. Yeah.
biased
Okay.
to the
So let me see
we're
what I
biased to the
got.
downside.
Okay. I think we are good for the day. I, I think you see, you don't need too much. Hmm? You don't need too much, guys. That's
Okay.
You don't need too much. Just do like 200, 205 times, 100, 10 times, 300, like 3 times, 4 times. So any other thing now is over. What I'm going to do just to, for educational purpose only, I'm going to disable my copier. I'm just going to be trading one account. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Okay. Yeah, it makes sense.
So because now at least I'm done for the day, actually. So you see, so you don't,
Yeah,
guys, you
you've
don't
made
need,
your
you
prof,
don't
and I
need to,
think so.
yeah.
That's another thing. I think I think one thing I noticed about you is that you once you make $1,000, you're done for the day.
I'm
I
done.
think
I'm done. And
yeah.
once I lose 1,000, I'm
So
done.
so what do you think? Is it advisable to have a profit target rather than a an actual range level um TP you know
You have both. You have both of them. I mean, remember we went through this also one time. If your account size is 50,000, you can set your daily loss limit to, let's say, 300, 500. 300 actually. 300. Once you lose 300, or depends on your contract size you are trading.
Okay.
Once you lose, if you are trading on 5 minutes, like you do 15 minutes thereabout that you do, it's hard to lose 3 trades consecutively. But if you are trading on 1 minute, like most of the time, like I do, once I lose 3 trades consecutively, I stop. Or once my loss is up to $1,000, I stop, because I'm trading 250K account. So for me to blow the account, I must have lost that six times or 6 days. So, and I mean, except village people step in, it's tough
so,
for me to
so
have.
you still stick to that profit target.
Oh yes, it's that 1K, either
You
negative
have
or
a so like you have a number. Like I notice every time you post in the group, your number is 1,000. That I see a
it's a
thousand. I see a
thousand.
thousand.
Yes, it's 1,000. Like
Okay.
no matter what this market is doing today, now I'm done for today
You're done because you've hit your 1,000. Like
because I've hit
you've hit your
1,000.
1,000. It's not about the ranges that you're looking at. Like, okay, is it
No,
gonna
not
get
at
down
all.
to my
And the move has not even started for today. I hope you
no,
don't
the
know.
move hasn't started because I still stand by is going to get to that
Oh yeah,
previous day close. I
yeah.
still stand by that.
This is it. 15 minutes. It's still coming here before it bounce back. Actually, this
Yes,
is the
it's still going to
opportunity.
come down there. This
Yeah,
market is still, yeah, it's
this is
still
15
coming down.
minutes.
The first line of defense will be 23,903. Then the second
Yeah,
line of defense will be 23,880. Until it
right,
gets there, there are a lot of liquidities over there.
right. So it's still coming right here because many people bought. There are stop losses here, so it's coming to sweep all of them
Correct,
before it
correct.
eventually
Yeah.
go back up. So, like we said, you know when to walk away. If you don't know when to walk away, I was talking to one of my students also yesterday. She made $600 2 days ago, but gave it back to the market. So, oh, I see Shege, I see Mr. Cash Out. So you guys, you are now joining us because you have finished cashing out. Now you are coming to join us. Anyway, you guys are welcome. So know when to walk away. If you know when
I
to
mean, you
walk.
left me at the backstage now.
No. I mean, you came late, and when you come late, you hit scrum.
Huh?
Yeah, you come late, so you hit cross right away. You are walking.
Yeah, Balaji, we caught that sell, man. We caught that sell
That's
at right before even the market opened. We already
I
Apostle
already
made
caught the
about a
sale, right?
thousand. Huh?
Yeah, I jumped in late, so so I couldn't, I was just like, oh man, look at it, but I still
So,
catch a little bit of
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. We
that's
caught
from
that
the from
sell
that
from the beginning.
retracement, I get some. But I didn't use a big this thing. I have to reduce my risk because I realized the stop loss that I will take is too far away, so I have to reduce my risk.
oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
So I just
this is a one-way market. We're anticipating that this market is even going to come down all the way to the
Yeah,
previous day close.
you can see on 15 minutes, this is what we still have. You see what I drew that time? You see that one? This is the London. You see right here, that yellow, that is the London kill zone I. So now it goes to that place. Now, two things might happen. It might continue downward, or I mean, if he like right now, if you look at it, that is the London kill zone there. This indicator, I like it. Most of the things I use indicators for, you can do them manually, but indicators makes life easy for me. So this is London kill zone. This is the high of it. You see, right there. It has broken that. It has come to this place. So right now, what we are targeting now is this previous right here. So it might made it to this place before it bounce back again.
Before it bounces back. And by the time it makes it there, then Asian is ready to start. And I think the Asian market is probably going to be a buy.
A buy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So by the time it's gonna go, the market probably might go up a little bit, retrace back down. Then once Asian time comes, by the time I'm trading, we're looking at a buy.
Well, like also what we are saying, like, okay, just know when to walk away. Like right now, this is me for today. I'm done. Okay. Not trying to like because if you don't know when to walk away, you go give it back. I know somebody like a Shege is still waiting for to enter. Mr. Shege will wait for all of us to have either blow our account or cash out before he finally enters. Shege, are you there? I see. I think I saw him joining there. So,
Yeah,
Mr.
he's
Cash out.
yeah, I'm
yeah,
right
he's
Okay.
here.
still there.
Oh, okay. So you done trading for today, or you are still on?
Oh, well, actually, I'm still looking at the market. I might still trade because I really reduce my risk to accommodate my stop loss. Because
Okay.
I'm trading PA
Fine.
account.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
You
trading 20 20 funded account. So Apex.
okay? So
Yeah,
try
so
and
I reduce
take
the risk. I just make a quick buck. It's like less than $200.
So
So
what contrast size are you using?
I'm using three
Three.
for that risk. Yeah, three
Okay.
contract size. Yeah,
Which is
because I
perfect.
wasn't even expecting to participate, but I just like like when you FOMO something, you just
Mm-hmm.
like let me get something. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I use three for that move 50K account because I was
Oh,
it's too violent if I use 20 or 10 in my snap and that's half of your distance. And
I
I
agree.
realized Apex have this rule when it comes to 50K account. You know, when you start switching your contract side, a little bit, they might set inconsistency. So you just really, really have to be very careful while
Yeah,
trading that. So
Yeah.
I've been denied some payout multiple times, and I don't want this one. I mean, I want to see the excuse now.
Oh, don't worry. I will join you in prayer. I'll join you in prayer. That village people will not step in, and you will not blow their account. So, like, remember what we said? I mean, I was having this chat with Prince before you joined. With 50K account, to be honest, you don't need more than $300 a day. 300 to 500 a day. You don't need more than that. If you do that consistently, anytime you lose $300 to $500, stop for that day. Then anytime you have made $300 to $500, stop for that day. If you do that for 10 days consecutively, you are going to get your payout. But then we want to make 5,000 a day. This is not TPT. This is Apex. So if you don't have that setup, you just discover that you will not know when to walk away. You will not know where to walk away. And if care is not taken, you will still going to be giving back what you've made to the market. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that's
But
true. I think
the crazy thing is that when we lose, we're willing to give it all. Like it's like, okay, you don't want to just lie down, just like let it go. So of course, you want to make 200, you can making 200, 300, 200, 300. But the day that you lose like 2,000 something,
2,000
or you even
because we
blow,
don't
or
know
you
when to
even blow
walk
the
away.
account. So
Because we
why
don't know
don't
when to walk
you
away.
so why don't you make as much money as you can make the day? So there's always a pros and cons, and that's what Bolaji is working with me. That's the
Really?
assignment that I'm on, but I'm right now failing woefully in my assignment.
Okay.
So why don't we, I'm also speaking to myself, make as
Mhm.
much money as you can make,
Okay.
rather than capping your profit,
Okay.
then when those losing days come, you're really not going to know much of a difference when those losing days come, and then you can actually still have that account or still get to the to payout.
So
But I also understand
how
what
do we define discipline when it
correct.
comes to trading?
Yeah, I also understand your point on what you're doing. Like I told you earlier on, I noticed that when you get to 1,000, you stop. When you get to 1,000, you stop, which is you've capped your profit in such a way that this is the amount. And for me, and that's why I was telling biology, I see 200. Come rain, come sunshine. I don't care what the market is doing. I will see $200.
Hmm.
Why don't every time I keep taking that 200, I take the 200, I take the 200. But when I lose bad. So it's
Hmm.
kind of like a fine line to, okay,
So what
what, how
so
can I
wait,
balance this?
so Prince, so the question is, what do you think makes you lose that bad?
The reason that makes me lose, the reason is because if I see myself losing, let's say I'm down 1,000, no,
Mhm.
I'm not just gonna lay down and just call it quit. Like I got to get my get back. Like I have to make this money back.
Mhm.
That's the reason why. So
By the way, I'm trading just one account now, guys. I've disconnected my copier. This buy here is more or less like a setup. I still feel that the market will still go down more, but
mhm.
who knows? Nasdaq does whatever it wants to do. So I disconnected my copier, so I'm trading just only one account. So just for the and the reason why I put that buy is because I can see here there's a bullish divergence, even though it's on 1 minute, so that might not be trusted. You see what I'm saying? You see right there. So it cut that off. It cut that off. It's 1 minute. If it's on 5 minutes, that would have, you see right there, that would have lasted. But because it's on 1 minute, 1 minute is not to be trusted when it comes to divergence. So, but if it is 1 minute, 1 minute is not trustworthy at all. So if it is 5 minutes, 5 minutes would have worked out. But you see what I mean now? That okay, it's always good to know when to walk away. So that account that I trade, the only one now reduced to 729, but I'm still going to make it back to what it's supposed to be. But always look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Mr. Cash Out, are you cashing out?
Yeah,
No, I'm not even. No, for now, I'm looking for it to retest that high. When it
Okay,
retests
so
that high, then I will load it. I will now load it up fully.
yeah,
yeah,
to go
yeah.
to
The
go
thing is
there,
that
right?
once you have that sell bias, like I don't want to even see buy. Like every buy is an opportunity for me to like look at the sell. I one thing I try to do, I have one bias for the day, and we just go with that.
I mean, this is
Oh,
this is
hold
what
on. So, Apostle, do you enter that buy?
no, it's a sell. I didn't buy. This market is still looking like a sell to me. If you go back now, I don't know if you guys are noticing this with trading view. You see, before, if like the way I put this stop loss now, I can set this one now to like 20 or 60 micro. So if it goes, if this market push back against me, this will turn to 50 buy. But I noticed since they make some changes on their system, it's not working. I can see somebody's voice is hearing back. So that doesn't work again. You see, like right now, you see, I put 60. I put that 60. This supposed to, like, if this market push back, this supposed to turn to 50 buy. But then it's not doing that. I put my stop loss up there. This is still a sell market. It will, like what Prince said, it will push to this previous this line here, except for manipulation. Most of the time it's supposed.
Yeah. Most of the time, it always retraces back to the previous day close. Like it never fails. Like trust me, it's coming there. If it doesn't touch, there's because a lot of people have their stop loss over there. A lot of people have their liquidity over there. It is coming to that line. It's not. This market is not going to rest today until it comes to that line.
But it's looking
It's
like it's
not.
turning, it's going back up. Oh.
Yeah,
I'm
it's going.
still.
Of course, of course, it's going to go back up. But you see how it was very close to the line. Remember, I told you our
I'm
first.
trading one account though. I'm trading just one account. So guys, just make sure if you are following my trade, don't copy. Remember, you are responsible for your action. Everything here is just for educational purpose only. Nobody is telling you what to do with your money. I hope we understand that.
Hello, everyone.
All right. The market is still, let's see, we stay.
Yeah, I'm waiting for another opportunity for this market to.
The market is starting to sell again. It went up. Now it's coming down. Yeah, it's yeah.
It's still going to. It's still going to. It's still going.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How's it going there? How's the trading going?
With the Forex burning in the charts. Profits in the gospel. Money moves daily. Discipline in the model. Risk it right, man. It's tight. That's how we prosper. Wake up early, markets calling up here. Candles moving fast, future crystal clear. NASDAQ running, E is on the line. Every click, every move. Studying the signs, but shut. Don't have to be crazy. This is not advice. Education only got to think twice. You hold the keys, every click that you choose. Respect the market, you can win, you can lose. Yo, listen up. Don't get it twisted. You risk your gear. Don't risk this. The cash can't afford to lose. Stay disciplined.
I'm gonna
Okay,
wait
guys,
for the.
5 minutes more. We're going to be ending the streaming by 9 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's been a profitable day though. Don't give it back to this market.
Oh, no, I'm trading just only one account.
Oh, okay.
I'm trading just only one. I know it's going to buy, but that buy is not ready yet. Even
Yeah.
on my excellence, I have sell there. Let me share
Wait,
my.
Apostle, did you get on the buy?
No, I didn't put buy yet.
Oh, okay.
I didn't put buy yet. So you can see this excellence here. Share screen, entire screen. You see, even on empty, you see right there, I put that sell right there, even though it's a very small account. You see. Now I'm going to be closing it. This is MT5. So $20. What's $20 of 2,000? What's $20 of 20 of 2,000? That's like a 0.5%.
I mean 0.1, yeah.
Yeah. Well, guys, we're going to be ending the streaming for today. It's a good day. So Monday we are grain, Tuesday grain, Wednesday, which is today, is been it was a grain day. So just know when to walk away, don't overtrade. And if you are still waiting for right setup, make sure that you trade with money you cannot afford to lose. It's just 3 minutes to 9 o'clock. You don't have to keep sitting till you give everything back. Know when to walk away. I learned this the hard way. Okay. Thank you, guys. And I will see you guys again tomorrow.